Hello everyone, my name is Clay. Welcome to Calem Enterprise Training. Today we're going to review the maintenance schedules in the maintenance area. Let's start with the PM plan. A PM plan is a job specification to be performed. A PM plan includes labor specification, downtime requirement, parts to use, tools to use, and safety measures, steps to perform, workout permit, and manuals or drawings that need to be used. A PM plan can be applied to an asset or location to create a PM. A PM is what we call a task to be performed on an asset or location and can generate work orders. This table defines the maintenance schedules supported in Calem. You can define a schedule by time, for instance, every 3 months, or you can define it as a floating repeat schedule every 3 months from last service. You can define the schedule by condition, for instance, every 3,000 miles traveled, or you can define by condition and standing work orders every 3,000 miles traveled since last service. You can also define both time and meter, and whichever comes first. You can define schedule by time and meter and also standing work order, so it's only done since last service. And you can define a PM plan without a schedule so that the PM plan can be used in an asset for meter triggers. You can define a PM plan as on-demand template. For instance, the PM plan contains steps, safety notes, so you can create a work order from a PM plan without manually filling in all the steps need to be done. You can also define a PM plan as boilerplate safety notes or safety or steps, so that can be applied to all the preventive maintenance jobs or to the corrective maintenance jobs. So here's the screen that to create a PM plan, you just define the plan number, give a short description, pick the schedule type, release type, and define your repeat schedule. And a PM plan form, as you can see, it shows you the scheduled type, release type, labor hours, and whether or not review is required, and repeat schedule here. And for the PM tab, you can see all the PMs defined for this based on this PM plan. In the labor tab, you can define the labor requirements and the downtime. For instance, I need 2 hours of IT guy, and it requires 2 hours downtime. In material, you can define spare parts and a tool that are necessary to do the job. You can also define safety steps, environmental notes, or job steps to be performed. In the document tab, you can simply attach some document such as drawing or reference user menu to do the PM job. And you can also attach permits to require permits to be issued for this PM for this job. So once the PM plan is defined, we can move on to create the PM. The PM is the application of a PM plan to an asset or location. In other words, a PM equals PM plan plus asset or location. To create a PM plan, to create a PM, you just need to set a plan number. What is the PM plan you're going to use? set an asset or location, and set next due date and time, and this would cause the PM to be generated initially, and then use the repeat schedule to continue the PM generation. You can also specify days ahead to generate work orders ahead of its due time. The default is 7 days ahead of its due. You can also define work order release information. For instance, what's the status when the PM is generated as a work order? What is the priority? Who to assign this to? This is optional. And or team to assign to. You can also define service level agreement. Say, I want to enforce finish. And if it's days or number of days or number of hours, you can define if it needs to send a pre-due alert email. You can also define when to change it to release the status. Say 2 days before it's due to change it to release the status. A PM is subject to blackout you define in the scheduling module. For instance, if the plant is shut down for a week, you don't want to release PM inside that week. But you can also ignore blackout. By default, blackout is enforced. There's also this repeat schedule in the PM form, but most of the time you can ignore it unless you want to override it, check it, define a new repeat schedule to override the schedule in the plan. At a PM, you can define more than one asset to be inspected. Simply add assets to the inspection tab so those assets can be inspected during the course of work order and set to be passed or failed. But the costs, labor hours, material costs, would be tracked at the PM asset or location, not at each inspected asset. You can release a PM by meter reading intervals. A meter can be any measurement that you define to measure the usage of an asset. And you can also release PM by meter triggers. We have also a level of PM control in a way that when a PM is released, you can define PMs that should be released with this PM as well. You can also define PMs that shouldn't be released if this PM is released. From the work order tab, you can see all the work orders generated for the PM, and the log table shows the audit log of the PM. We also provide a PM calendar so you can see your PMs due on a calendar, monthly or annual calendar basis. So you can define a start date, end date, and the system then would generate the PM calendar for you. The PM calendar is an Excel file. It includes the monthly view of PM's start date and duration. So you scroll down in that sheet, you can see all the months. And you can also see the calendar in an annual format. So it's in a 12-month format and shows you all the PMs due and the asset that's due on. And that's all for the PM module, and we now comes to the hands-on lab. So in this hands-on lab, you're going to create a PM type, create a PM plan, set a repeat schedule of every 3 months on first Monday, add a labor downtime part, and 2 add a safety and a step, document, and a permit. And then you will create a PM, set initial due time, set a PM to generate 30 days before its due time. Finally, you can generate a PM calendar for the whole year. Our next training module is contract and a service level agreement. Hopefully through the training, you can start building out your PM schedules, define PMs, and to get your work orders planned out. If there are questions, contact us at CalemEAM. Thank you.